What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the chronically charismatic Dr. Disaster, and you might want to make sure that you're sitting down for the groundbreaking news that I'm about to reveal to you, people. Make sure that you aren't drinking anything so that you don't spit it out as I reveal this shocking news, but here it is. Attractive female characters have a tendency to sell really well in the video game world.
I'm shocked! This is shocking news!
This is why Stellar Blade sold over 1 million copies of the game in its first week while only being available on a single platform, because the game was aesthetically pleasing while also being a pretty solid Souls-like title that just kinda kicked ass and didn't make any apologies for what it was.
Totally and completely badass.
Sure, there were the usual screeching harpies from down in the sewers of the HR departments trying like hell to prevent us from buying and enjoying this game. They told us that they wanted us to like strong and empowered female characters, but that wasn't enough in reality. Nothing is ever enough for these people. Now we are supposed to like strong females who look like dudes, because somehow that fits into their narrative, which is why, as an example, Joanna Dark from the new Perfect Dark game looks like this.
Honey, you got real ugly.
But now we have a crossover event with Stellar Blade mixing it up with Nier Automata. This is being released as free DLC for Stellar Blade, coming out in about a week. The trailer for the DLC was just put out yesterday, and already, after only a day, it has about 500,000 views, and the like to dislike ratio is super good, because here's the thing. Only ugly-ass troll women and their simps would dislike this sort of material. Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitter or X, or whatever you want to refer to it as these days. I keep a list on there of games lousy with wokeness pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyways, let's talk about this Stellar Blade and Nier Automata crossover that's coming out next week, because here's the thing. Stellar Blade is a game that's over a half a year old at this point. It's been out of the news cycle for a while. Tons of new games have come out since. It's not exactly the tip of the spear for the cultural zeitgeist at the moment, but despite all of that, this trailer has people pretty excited for obvious reasons. The game is kick-ass, and it's being crossed over with another game that is also pretty kick-ass. Shift Up, the developer of Stellar Blade, really just kinda understands its fans. It understands what gamers want. That's the only way to explain this crossover DLC event, which, by the way, is apparently free to download, and it comes with a new photo mode and other goodies that fans have been asking for. This year has been really good for Shift Up, so I suppose they felt like giving back to their fans with this content, which is an amazing thing to do for people and says an awful lot about how successful this company really has been. I mean, put this into perspective. We recently found out that Dragon Age the Veilguard wasn't getting any DLC support at all, despite the fact that BioWare is sorta renowned for all of the DLC that it put out in the past for its Mass Effect and Dragon Age games. They announced there would be no support at all. other than basic patches and a few things like that. But here is Stellar Blade, a half year after its release, and they are throwing free DLC out at their players, which they likely could have charged a good $10 for easily, and people would have paid it. These games are not the same. And just look at how well the announcement trailer has been received. It's currently number 31 on trending on YouTube right now, with just about 500,000 views in less than a day, and a ratio of 27,000 likes to almost 0 dislikes. Think about this. What kind of a person do you have to be to hit the dislike button on a trailer that announces free DLC? The only reason to hit that button is because you're a jealous sewer creature from the HR department who can't stand the fact that people want to look at beautiful women instead of you. 146 people at the time of this recording have hit the dislike button. Once again, we've found the modern audience. But we're going to take a look at some of the comments from people who watched this video. The tone is quite different, as you will note, from the sort of things that people are saying about turds such as Dragon Age or Unknown 9 Awakening. This guy said, Yoko Taro and Shift Up actually listening to their fan base. And then this person says, as a Korean, I've never been prouder of my country. Stellar Blade is the real game of the year for 2024 for me. And then this game evolved from being a great game to a legendary game. And then this person wrote, imagine a Nier Automata remake with this engine, or even next Nier game with this studio. And then this person wrote, this whole update is miraculous. On November 20th, per the PlayStation blog, we get Nier Automata DLC and finally a photo mode, as well as additional lip sync support and more outfits. Also, the option for no ponytail. The creators are a blessing, and we are blessed to be able to play this game. And you get the picture from there. You can see how the gamers are reacting to this. It's just night and day between a game like Dragon Age, where gamers have gender ideological shit shoved down their throat ad nauseum, making them cringe from all the niche stuff that most people just don't like. And then a game like this, like Stellar Blade, where the character is extremely easy on the eyes. There is just no comparison, and I'm extremely excited to see this game succeed. Hopefully, it gets put on Steam sooner rather than later. But in any event, I'm going to leave it there. Drop your reaction to this DLC announcement into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booze.